Alright guys, today we have another knife review as we usually do. It's almost what this channel is all about. If you're wondering, this will mostly hold knife reviews as long as I acquire new ones, which won't be too hard. Also, we may include outdoor activities, tips, tricks, all that other stuff. But today, we have a not and fancy favorite, along with almost every other knife YouTube viewer there are. We have the Delica 4 FFG. Alright, let's jump right into the specs here. Let's my camera focus. There we go. Alright, so this is Spydero's flagship design, along with the Endura. Overall length is 7.125 inches long. Got a nice tip on there. Pardon for the noise in the background. Cutting edge is 2.56 inches. Overall blade length is 2.875. Going to get that specific. It does have VG10 steel. Very, very good. I'll get into that later. Look at that relief edge. Nice. Weight is 2.5 ounces. It says FRN handles. Very grippy, and it does have that volcano grip, as you can see on there, how it's, if you move your hand back, it resists it. If you move your hand forward, it resists it. And it also doesn't damage your hand that much. It is a back lock. 4-way positional pocket clip. Right now I have it left-handed, tip down carry, which is pretty uncommon even though I'm right-handed. I like to put it in my left pocket so that when I pull it out with my right hand, my fingers can just grab that clip and just flick it out. Another thing, phosphor bronze bushings in here. Very nice. That makes it so smooth. Strong lock up there. I have used this for over 7 months now, and I was waiting that long to give it a full review. That way I'd be able to use it in every possible scenario I could. Blade thickness is 0.09 inches thick. Very thin, very nice. Tip right there. Focus there. That tip, very nice for slicing and piercing. Great for cutting open boxes, puncturing tape. I already mentioned that's a back lock. You get that hourglass design. Trying to give you the best images we can. This is made in Seiki City, Japan. As far as quality goes, if you're wondering, this is matches or exceeds USA grade easily. We have milled out liners. It's a little dirty. Jeez. You can see in there. Yeah, I can see it. The milled out liners right in there. That is on both sides. So much detail put into this. If you're wondering, there's Torx bits. Nice size lanyard hole, still kind of dirty. You can fit, it's a little tight, but you can fit 550 through there. Just ergonomics on this thing is just great. Fits the hand fully, so you get 2 fingers for the first little recess. Then you get your ring finger for this one, dedicated, and then your pinky can slide anywhere up and down this part of the blade, or handle. Alright, handles. As I mentioned, this is FRN. Comes in many different colors. You get it in the blue you see here, green, orange, black, I believe purple, and desert tan. And black oxide blade versions are available. Also serrations as well. So lots of combinations there. As far as EDC, pretty deep. It's not that noticeable. I don't really notice it in my pocket. Now, that's 3 screws that hold it in, and 1 pivot screw. They're not the same size torques. Really wearing in that clip. I've used this pretty much almost every day since I bought it. You can get these for a pretty low price. I was able to pick this guy up for total $62 to my door off Amazon. I recommend that. That is the best price I've found for the most reliable source if you're concerned about sketchy websites. Cutting performance. Solid A. That blade thickness, as we said, 0.09. Fantastic at slicing. Family dinner, knife was dull. Whipped this out, was able to cut up the turkey with it, just great. Would you be able to use this for harvesting? Maybe. If you can find a way to get around that point and able to get clean cuts, you know, maybe choke up on it, you can really get between the bone and the meat, go for it. Nothing really stopping you. Maybe just those milled outliners collecting material, but that is pretty easy to clean. Jimping. Not in Fancy's favorite word. That and maybe tactical. Whatever. It is pretty nice jimping. This might be the best video on YouTube to capture that jimping. It's almost like little saw blades, but are rounded, and they are pointing at your thumb. So as your thumb is going up, they're digging in. This is my finger. They're digging in and resisting that, in addition to your hand slipping back and forward on this. This is nice and rounded. Love the ergos on this thing. It feels so nice in the hand. Whittling, cutting wood, after a while, not gonna lie, you are gonna feel your thumb work it a bit. You are gonna feel your thumb get those little lines on there. But Spydero jimping is aggressive, and it is effective, and it works really well. Overall rating right now, I give this a 9.5 out of 10. Some things I wish I could change about it. If you were able to get it in S30V, I could, and I would love that. VG10, very, very similar edge retention wise to S30V. Takes a wicked edge. Just looking at that relief edge there, coming back to that. Look at that. That is an edge I put on myself. Could be a little better. But so far it is great. Oh, lanyard hole. Already went over that. I mean, Spydero hole. It's not oversized. This isn't meant to be worn with gloves. For that, you might want to bump up to the Endura. But overall, perfect size. You know, you can get your thumb right in there, flick it out, and then those phosphor bronze bushings just take over. It's beautiful right there. You know, whip it out, blade drops just like that. Let's see if I can capture that again. Wait, and just drops. See it again, drops. Beautiful. Very easy to maintain. Backlock, nice and strong. I have done some light batoning. Nothing too big. Biggest was 1/2 inch, just to see if I could. Feather sticks, fantastic for that. Dude, it's great. Thin blade right there, and that tip. That's my fingerprints. Cutting up boxes, great. Cutting through paper, awesome. Great slicer. You could easily cut up fruit and vegetables with this. Highly would recommend this knife. Just fantastic. I would recommend watching Nut and Fancy's video on this if you haven't already. Really like the guy. Blade centering. Spot on. POU. I would say that this is an EDC folder, and an EDC champ at that. It's fantastic knife to carry. Drop it in your pocket with a nice pocket clip. I forget it's there. One time I was camping and I had this in my pocket and I didn't bother to change pants, so I fell asleep and this was in my pocket, and I woke up and didn't notice it until a day and a half later when it was in my pocket. So that 2.5 ounces working in there. Another thing about the steel liners, they are milled out, as I just said, but they're also nested in the handles, which is very nice. Great feel in the hand, fantastic slicer. Highly recommend this knife. That is my review of this knife. Field testing of this knife with just boxes and slicing various things and cutting wood and sticks may come later. Like this video if you like it if you even disliked it, just because for likes. And also, thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this, helping to put out more and better content as much as possible. We are going to see a review of the Leatherman Wave, and that's the one with the crimpers in the head. But if you're looking for an EDC champ, just a fantastic knife, I highly recommend this one, Spydero Delica 4.